Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Bree from BriannaLentz.com and welcome to Flosstube number 15. Wow, has it been a minute. I've been busy. Today it is October the 22nd. I don't think that I have filmed since school has started, so I hope that you have been doing really well. I hope that the end of your summer was good and that the beginning of your fall has been really good. We are doing great. I have some unexpected free time today, so I thought I would take advantage of it and finally film a Flosstube and get up here and talk with you guys. So anyway, I just like to say that I really have missed you and I apologize for my absence, but life has changed and I don't have as much time to film anymore, but that doesn't mean that I won't continue to film. It's just been an adjustment. I now work 40 hours a week, pretty much, maybe 38, at my girls' school. I am an aide at their school, and so basically I am like a permanent sub. So if any teachers need to take time off, I am right there to sub in for them for the day, for an hour, what have you. Also, I've become a para aide for a child with severe autism at the school. So I do that for a couple hours every day as well. And I get to spend some time with him, which is wonderful. My children are now in 3rd grade and pre-K. My daughter Jules, which you have seen, if you've seen my previous videos, then you've seen Jules. She usually will pop in with me. She loves pre-K. We are very blessed to have an incredible pre-K teacher at our school. And then Fiona is loving 3rd grade. She's thriving. She's doing great. She's got all A's. So doing very good with that. I am enjoying being at school with them. I enjoy being, I see them throughout the day, but not all the time. So it's pretty cool. I really enjoy that. And then, so I'm with them, I take them to school. We all drive to school together and then we're there all day and then we drive home together. So that's been really great. My daughter played basketball for school. In California, I don't remember like elementary schools and stuff like that having basketball teams, but our school did, and so she was able to play, and she was usually like the starting 5, I believe, for the entire season. So that was wonderful. She had a great time, and so it was really fun being a part of that atmosphere and going to the home games, because then they have it up through 5th and 6th grade, and there's just a lot of school, what do you call that? School spirit, I guess. So it's just pretty cool. And then there's going to be like the high school and junior high season starting, and so we're going to go to those games and have Fiona watch, you know, the bigger girls play, and so we're looking forward to that because they really are a lot of fun to be a part of. Jason's doing great. My husband Jason, he started a new job as well and he's loving it, so that's been a change. He works 2 weeks off at a time, so he's working 2 weeks. That didn't make sense. He's working 2 weeks at a time, and then he'll be home for a week at a time, like an entire week. But that is changing to a transition of like working 2 weeks and then being home for 2 weeks. So that's a transition to come. So that's also been something pretty big to get used to. But really, what prevented me from filming was I had an incredible sinus infection. I got tested for COVID, no COVID test, which I wasn't worried about. They're like, you're not worried about it? And I said, no, I have a sinus infection and an ear infection. And he looks into my ear and he's like, wow, you have a raging ear infection. And I am allergic to penicillin. I believe it's because I had so many infections when I was a kid. And then probably in my young adult life, I didn't finish the packs of antibiotics that they give you when you have your infections. So I think it created an allergic reaction later on in life. So anyway, so if I have amoxicillin, I have a severe body rash, like all over. So I had 1 round of antibiotics, and then I continued to have a sinus infection, but I wanted to make sure that it was an allergy, so I kind of waited a week, and then I did like the video conference call with the urgent care, and she was like, well, she said, bless your heart. She said, yeah, you're still very much sick with the sinus infection. So finally, I have kicked my sinus infections, but I'm actually still on antibiotics now, but I feel so much better. I was like a walking zombie. So school started, and then 3 weeks in, I just out for the count with the sinuses. So yeah, that was a lot, but I'm finally feeling better. I finally have my energy back and everything, because it was awful. So We are about 5 minutes in. I know I'm talking a lot, but there's just so much that I could tell you about. But life has been just really great. We are all very happy, and I think that it's important with everything going on to just say, hey, we're happy, we're doing good, and it feels good. And it feels good to be on a high, you know what I mean? Like, our life is pretty good, but when it's really good, you just gotta appreciate it. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So today, what do I have to talk about with you? Well, I have a lot of things to talk about. Just Flosstube, I don't know about that, like just stitching. I would love for you guys to let me know down below. Do you think I should create like a craft podcast? Because I'm not really sure. Like, I have this Flosstube and I've started it and I love it. I love stitching, but I am such a multi-crafter that I am really wondering, should I do like a separate craft podcast or should I continue with the Flosstube? I don't know. My last video, I did my Flosstube A and then Flosstube B, and nobody really watched Flosstube B. And I think it's because it wasn't Flosstube, it was craft. So how do you feel about that? Do you think I should just have these Flosstubes be about stitching, because that's what you're here for, and then do my craft podcast? Because I'm interested in that. I do so much that I want to share it, but I don't know if that's being shared accurately. Or, you know, I don't know if it's in the best interest to me to share it this way when I could be sharing it other ways. I am enjoying doing small videos. I did upload one video about my primitive pumpkins, which was cool because I could just kind of do that in sections and then piece it together, and maybe I'll just continue doing that. But I am really wondering about doing like a craft podcast as well, because I know a lot of stitchers are really interested in the stitching, but I do a ton of things. So anyway, I would love to know that down below. And I did not forget to mention this, but I had a huge milestone for me and my channel since I have last talked to you. And that is that we have hit over 500 subscribers. And I'm actually now at 568 as I'm recording right now, which I'm really so thankful for, and thankful for you to watch my videos and the different kinds of content that I like to put up there. And I appreciate you hanging on with me as I uploaded slower recently. But now that I am finally not suffering from a sinus infection, maybe we can hit 1,000 by the end of the year. That would be so fantastic. So like I said, when I hit 500, that I was going to have a pretty big giveaway. And in my mind, it is a pretty sizable giveaway. And I think I'm going to do 2 giveaways. So I'll wait to the end of the video, and once I'm done with all of what I have to talk to you about, then I'll explain what are the prizes and how you can win those prizes for my giveaway of finally reaching 500. So, woo! Yay! Go team! So anyway, so from there, where do we transition to? Well, it is Halloween, and you know I love Halloween. I'm wearing kind of like, I got this at a local store and I love it. It's Halloween vibes. It's such a super cute shirt. It's like long, and it's longer in the back. It's so cute. I love this. And last year I showed you guys, I'm just gonna go through a couple things quickly. Last year I showed you guys my Beetlejuice blanket, and I love this. If you guys are interested in making this blanket, I will link down below a couple of my posts to my website about this pattern so you can make your own, because I have created this pattern and I love it, and it has brought me so much joy this year. So much joy. So that's a crochet blanket, and I love just putting it on the back of my chair. This blanket is something that I am still working on. I did it last year and I wasn't really happy with the results, so I didn't publish it. This is my own design, my own kind of thing, but it's not done yet. And so I thought that I would just show some of it this video, and maybe I'll continue finishing it and then publish it next year. But this is a Sally inspired blanket with the colors. And it's Halloween-y in my mind. And so what I did is I just did different colors as to represent Sally's dress. But see, I didn't feel like it translated very well. I felt like it was too far off. The colors weren't close enough. Like, my palette just wasn't right. But now that I've had it this year, I actually really do like it. And I like it for a Halloween blanket. And so I think I will publish what I did, but just not with the translation of a Sally blanket, but just as a, you know, I don't know. I'm not sure yet. We're still marinating on that idea. But what I did to connect everything is I did it like stitches. So I did it in black so that the squares would look like they were stitched together. And I really do like that. I think it looks really cool. And I'm very happy with it. It's actually, I have this sitting on another chair in the other room, and it makes me very happy. And so I think I'm just going to figure out a unique border for it and make it bigger, and then probably publish that on BriannaLentz.com. And of course, I'll let you know when I do that. But yeah, those are my crochet blankets for Halloween, and I showed you a lot of this stuff last year. This is my cross stitch piece that I did. This is a Real Housewives, or Stitching with the Housewives pattern, and then I darkened some of the things, then I made it trick or treat like in slasher writing, and I finished it on one of these baskets. This is metal, so I can just pop it off, right? And then I fill it with treats. And that sits up here, and then I've got my ghost doily, which I shared in last year's Halloween video. So again, I'll link that video down below too if you want to watch that, because I share a lot of my Halloween finishes. But my biggest finish for October, and this is stitching related, is this ornament. It's a Bucilla felt ornament, and parts of it are rough, but this is my first one. There were a lot of techniques that I hadn't done before, and so I'm actually really proud of it. I'm thinking about doing a video just on this as like a review. Woo! I have the footage for it, so instead of just thinking about it, I think I'm going to do it, but I just wanted to share with you. It is so cute. I've wanted to do one of these Bucilla felt kits for a very long time, and then I saw this vintage ornament set, and I said, yeah, that has to happen. And this took up a lot of my stitching time because there are a lot of steps. And then, so what I would do is I would come home, like I had it set on my table, like just permanently, all of the things, and I would just work on it and do like check off a box on my list of to do for this project every day. And it was really satisfying because I was still working towards something, and it was something new, and it was so great. And I love the sequins. So this is really my big finish for Halloween this year. So I've got thread. Okay, I'm gonna pause here and then I'll be right back. Ooh, it's falling. Ooh, okay. This video isn't gonna be organized like in categories. It's gonna be kind of, I don't want to say it's going to be thrown together, but there's just going to be different parts in it, and it's just going to all work out how it needs to. But along with this ornament that I'm sharing with you, I wanted to show you like how I have it organized. So I got this box from Hobby Lobby. It's a Eat, Sleep, Sew, Repeat. It's super cute. And inside of it, oh, I moved it. I had it organized. This whole kit, I had it organized in this box, but now evidently I put it away. So let's just share what I have in this box with you, and let me see if I can get more light. Is this better or worse? I think, actually, I like this. So in this box, in my sewing box, I've got my usual notions bag. Is it too glary? Oh, I like it. And so in here in my notions bag, like if you're wondering for stitching, embroidery, whatever, like I have my, Robot Mom Sews, Beeswax. This one's Keep Calm and Sew On. Someone's calling the backup phone. It's probably a robot. I've got scissors. I've got pen. I've got highlighter. I've got extra needles and stuff. Got all those things. So this is like my notions bag that I'll travel from bag to bag to bag as I'm working on projects. I've got Wonder Clips in here. Oh, with a pin sticking out. That's dangerous. See, I've got one of these magnets for pins. I love those. Recently, I've got extra index cards to go ahead and just make a simple thing for floss. Like if I'm working on a Mill Hill kit or for this like Bucilla kit, I say Bucilla because it has two L's, but it's Bucilla. I think that's how you say it. Bucilla. This is how I just like to have extra ones of those made. I bought one of these sewing notions, and sometimes this is helpful for me to keep things organized so that things don't go run around. And it's got a magnet on the bottom. It still has a sticker on it because I just bought it. Let's see, I've got extra index cards. I was looking for those. And then recently I bought one of these pin sets because the Sewology stuff was on sale. This is from Hobby Lobby. How cute are these? So anyway, and then another pin and another pencil. So that's what's in here. So I have that Bucilla kit somewhere. Okay, I found it. So I had put everything in a Ziploc bag. And it's this kit. So this is the first one in the instructions, and then this would be the second one. And so for my first one, I decided to just go from one down. It'll like number all the different parts and pieces. And so this was probably one of the most intense ones besides these two, but I thought that would be a great way to learn. I can't wait to do this one. I really want to do that one. So yeah, I bought mine off of 123 Stitch, and it was great, and it was the best price. And for the shipping and everything, if you want to find one of these and buy it 123 Stitch, I found to be the best deal. And for $15.99, I believe, you get a ton of material in this kit for $16. The other one that I had bought at the same time was Santa's Unicorn. I have a tree. I have two trees. One is like your traditional tree, and it's buffalo plaid, and it's super cute. And then I have another tree that is flocked, and then we put all of these like super cute pink, unicorn, rainbow, glitter, white ornaments. And so I thought that this would be really fun to put on that tree. Like this one and this, I would do these first that don't have the green. And then I would go down the list. And there is a coordinating stocking for this, and I have put it in and out of my basket so many times on 123 Stitch because, you know, I want the set, but then I thought, am I actually going to stitch it, and am I actually going to display a unicorn stocking? I don't think so, but I would display and use these. So yeah, love these. Love, love, love those. So if you would be interested in videos on those Bucilla kits or my process videos, you know, sometimes I do process videos, let me know down below, please, because I'd be more than happy to do that, because I'm already like thinking about doing that. And like I said, I'm already thinking about posting that one review. So if you'd be interested, I would love your feedback down below. Very, very much. It was a little too bright. So what I thought also I would do is I would share some of my previous finishes, and then I would also share like one of my big finishes for fall that I need to share with you. So this is a previous finish from last year, All Hallows Eve by Teresa Kogut. I am using all the called for threads on this. I believe I stitched this on a 28 count Monaco that was coffee dyed. I did the pumpkin striping this horizontally when I guess typically it's vertically, and I think it's really cute. I actually like it. So I stuffed this into a pillow. I have homespun on the back, and then it is stuffed with sawdust, and I love it. It's one of my favorite things. And then the pumpkins that I mentioned, I'll link the video down below, but I did some primitive pumpkins, and I used the pattern by Chestnut Junction, and these are the ones I came up with. I did not give them mouths. I went back and forth on giving them mouths. Her pattern has mouths on them, and they have different eyes, and her nose are a little bit different, but these are my versions of her pattern, and I love them. I think they are so cute. My girls all helped me make these, of course, and I'm very, very happy with these. I have wanted to make these for a couple of years, and they bring me a ton of joy. And these sticks are from my front yard. So yeah, if you would like to see more on how I made these, watch the video that I will link down below, Primitive Pumpkins. I love him. So these were I guess my other big project for fall. So I did this. I did the pump. I guess I did more than I thought I did. But like I said, it's just multiple types of things. And then this was an unexpected project for me this year. I saw Stitching with the Housewives come out with this pattern and I knew I had to do it. But as soon as I saw it, I knew that I wanted to vintage it up. And that's exactly what I did. So it is the Fairy Tale Pumpkin Seeds pattern that she has. And I stitched mine on, I dyed this Aida fabric. I dyed it dark brown, I think using red dye. And then I darkened all of the colors. And I have them written down and I want to make a separate post just for how I made this more vintage. And I stuffed it with sawdust and I backed it with some other stitchy. Somebody text me. Some more stitchy fabric because I just thought that that would be perfect for it. And I display this in, I had a couple different ways that I thought I was going to display this, and then I remembered that I had this and I thought that this would be perfect to put right inside. And so when I just had my fall decor out here, it was actually really perfect. I had this up here, I had the pumpkin, and then I had like one other thing. And so it kind of was like a focus piece right here. And it was really cute because people, you know, were like, oh, look, fairy tale seeds. Now it's kind of like amongst all my other stuff that I have over there, which is like cluttered with fall, and I love it. But this is how I display it. And I love my finish for this. I think it's super cute. And I will have this for all years to come. The only thing that I wish that I had done was put a date on it somewhere. So I think I might put a tag on the back and put a date. Who knows? But I wish that I had done that. So that was fun. That was a lot of fun. Something else that I've been working on, not very much, I am sorry to say. But I have another project in here. I made this Halloween bag. It's so cute. And it's purple on the inside. But I did start this. It's the, it was the mystery stitch along with Tiny Modernist. What's her name? Yeah, Tiny Modernist cross stitch. The entire pattern is out now, but it's this one. It's really cute. And I had bought all of the threads. I totally kitted it up, ready to go. And then I just kind of lost my stitching mojo. And I did other things. Like I said, I just lost my stitching mojo, and for cross stitching was just kind of hard for me to focus on for a little bit with everything going on. Like I needed other projects. And so anyway, so these are the colors in the DMC. I'm not doing it in the over dyed. And I'm stitching this on a huge piece of fabric, 32 count platinum Lugana. And this is a 18 by 27 inch piece. And this is how far I've gotten. Which is not very far, but I have started it. This took a very long time. I think this kind of helped burn me out a little bit. And it's supposed to be filled in with white, and I can already tell you I'm not going to do that. I think that burned me out. That was a lot. But I do think it's really cute, and I will continue to work on this, and it will just be one of those big projects that I continue to work on. And one day it will be finished. And I'm happy with the fabric I purchased, and I'm happy with doing it with DMC. I think it's going to be so cute. So I look forward to working on that again, but it just got pushed aside by other projects. I have had a birthday recently, and it was my husband and mine's 10-year anniversary last week. We had family come out, and that was really special. And I had a great time. And with that comes, you know, some extra purchases. You know, it's your birthday, it's an anniversary, you're gonna treat yourself. So I have some haul. And I did a video, which I will insert somewhere around here, of when I got Some of this haul, I really went through it, and I think it'll be fun to attach to this video, so I'll attach a separate video on some Blackbird Designs stuff that I got that's Halloween-y. It's super fun. But since I haven't filmed in a while, I do have some haul to share with you, and so let's go through it. On eBay, I just so happened to be on there a few months ago, and I had this incredible deal present itself. I got 3 dimensions kits for less than the price of one, all bundled together with free shipping. So what did I get? Wow, I'm gonna give you the big one first. I got this one, Dimensions Gold Collection. What is this one called? A Treasure Time. And here's the back, brand new. I think that the seller thought that this would get bidded up for more than what it did. And so I got it at like purchase price, which was a minimum. And after I purchased this lot, that seller's prices all went up. Seller was not happy that somebody snagged this for as much money as they allowed it to get snagged up for. But I'm happy about it. So this was great. And then it came with this dimensions kit, which I'm still working on, the Snow White one, which I'll probably share progress next video. Love this one. And then lastly, this is the other one. So cute. And it gives you the option to make it like just a regular cow if you wanted. Yeah, so all of them unsealed, brand new. So that was a score. It was a total score. And then I purchased Sewing Club by Blackbird Designs. I love this book. I really want to do this one. I've loved seeing some people finish this, and I would just love to have that fully finished like that. It's so beautiful. And then I've looked online for a matchstick box to finish this one, like this. So there's a ton of things that I would like, or there's this too. So there's a ton of really pretty projects in here, as I'm sure you know, but specifically out of the box, I would like to have this fully finished like this one fully finished like this, and this one fully finished, just like that. I think they're so pretty. I also love this one a ton. I love that. I really like those sewing projects. That's why I bought this one. Okay, so I have a ton of stuff that I have in here that I want to share with you, but I have a separate video already made. So, well, there's Jules. And so anyway, so I'm going to insert that video right here, and it's going to be a fun look at with me, the stuff that I got from a couple different stores. So I have a few orders here. One from Silver Needle, 123 Stitch, gal on Etsy. So first, let's see. I bought Casting a Spell, Blackbird Designs. I got this from, I'll put here on Etsy. Anyway, I really wanted this. I couldn't find it anywhere at the time. And I found this from a shop on Etsy, and she shipped it super fast, super nice. And I think I also, if I am not wrong, I think I also bought Tis Halloween from her as well, which both of these are really hard to find. So I'm very excited to have these. I was so excited, in fact, that I actually kitted the over-dyed threads for this, which I don't normally do. So it was definitely a splurge. So let's see. Oh, I'm missing a couple other things that I got from the Silver Needle. I got a couple charts, which I don't have the other charts with me.
Okay. I bought Dear Daughter by Blackbird Designs, and I might have bought this from the same Etsy shop. I forget. I wasn't planning on doing like a whole haul. I was just going to kind of like put things together, but now that I'm sitting here, it just makes sense. So I believe that I bought these 3 Blackbird Designs from Etsy. And I don't plan on stitching this year, but I really wanted this. So anyway, so I got that. But from the Silver Needle, which is in Tulsa, Oklahoma, which is actually my LNS. It's an hour and a half away to 2 hours away, but it's still local to me. But I decided to go ahead and buy Tribute to Summer Sampler by Stacey Nash Primitives. You've probably seen this before. I really wanted this into my stash. And then the next time I splurge on myself, I'll probably kit the threads for this. But I've always loved this, so I went ahead and bought that. And then I went ahead and also bought Jack-o'-lantern Jubilee by with a needle and thread. This is a really, really nice booklet. It's $20. You get a lot of, well, you get 6 Halloween themed pin cushions in here. But the quality of this collection of patterns is very much worth the value when you consider what you purchase other patterns for less than $20, if that makes sense. So anyway, I'm very happy to have this. But what I decided to do was just kit everything for the Blackbird for this year and for next year. So that way I could just kind of like work on it as I wanted to. By the way, shout out to the super cute tissue paper from the Silver Needle. Oh! And Jelly Bellies. I'll let my kids eat those. Anyway. So from 123 Stitch, I bought a huge piece of 30 count Confederate Gray Weeks Dye Works with 17 by 26. I don't know what that's considered, if that's considered, does it say on there? Quarter yard. So anyway, so this is the fabric that you use for casting a spell. So I have the entire amount of thread or fabric that I need for that. And then in Tis Halloween, if you don't know, it's a bunch of different Halloween stockings and they all have different types of fabric. And so I went ahead and bought 3 different types. One, I bought lamb's wool linen, 30 count, which all of these call for 30 count. I have lamb's wool in another count, but that's for Prairie Schooler. So anyway, so I have that one. And then I have straw linen, which is super cool to see in person because I have seen this called for a lot of samplers, but I haven't seen it in person. And it's actually way orangier than I would have ever imagined. It looks like straw, it's just more orangey than I would have guessed. And then the other one that I bought is cocoa. So yeah, so I have 3 that I can pick for my Tis Halloween. And then, like I said, I kitted up the threads as well, which these are gorgeous. It's all Gentle Arts, Weeks Dye Works, and Classic Colorworks, excuse me. Then while I was at it, while I was in the spinny mood, I made another purchase on Etsy. And I bought my first thread keep bling. I don't know what you would call it. What do you call it? I don't know. These, anyway. These are $12 each. And I really like these. I think that these really fit with the theme that I'm stitching right now. And I know that I'm going to be stitching on both of these for a while. So I thought that it'd be fun to have something really nice to hold my threads to have. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a one and done project. And then she's also super cute. She also sent like a tea and she's like, have a cup of tea on me, enjoy a complimentary cup of tea. And it's just super cute. She didn't have to do that, so it's really cute. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm thinking I'm gonna use this one for my casting a spell, which I mean, I'm not sure. We'll see which one. But these are really cute. I like them. So happy Halloween. And then this one is double toil and trouble, and then it also has a little hat charm. Super cute. This took about a week to ship, and I think it's because she probably made it. Like I'm going to guess. I don't know for sure. I shouldn't speak for her, but I'm going to guess. So anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this on time lapse while I split the threads and put them on my thread keeps. All right, so I went through my threads and evidently I bought 2 threads for casting a spell. I'm not really sure why I didn't just finish that out, but I didn't. And here are the threads for 'Tis Halloween. So we've got Caper by Weeks Dye Works, Ginger Snap by Gentle Art, Blackbird by Classic Colorworks, Sweet Potato by Weeks Dye Works, Magnolia Blossom by Classic Colorworks. We've got Carrot by Weeks, Butternut Squash by Gentle Arts. What's this one? Charcoal by Weeks. I love Weeks Dye Works threads. Copper Penny by Classic Colorworks. This is gorgeous. We also have Cocoa by Weeks Dye Works. Another Ginger Snap, but this one is Ginger Snap by Classic Colorworks. Toasted Barley by Gentle Art. Brandy by Gentle Art. This one's really pretty. And then Chamomile, whatever, by Gentle Arts. This one's really pretty as well. And then Picnic Basket by Gentle Arts. So, yeah, so not chic. Here we go. Anyway, so yeah, so this is completely kitted, and I have enough to get started. This one, I will get working on getting the rest of these ordered. And then that'll be kitted, and then I can just work on this throughout the year. And I think what it would be a good idea is to go ahead and pull out my Prairie Schoolers and get them kitted as well, and then just get them in bags. That way I know that I can just work on them throughout the year, because these are multiple projects. So anyway, I'm really happy with this. I don't normally splurge on all over-dyed threads. As you probably know, I use a lot of DMCs, but I mean, this book has 13 stockings, so I thought it was worth the investment, because they use these colors throughout all the different projects. So I'm really excited about that. And yeah, so this was fun.
Well, you guys, I think that's all I'm going to share today. But what you have been waiting for, if you wanted to see how you could win the giveaway, or what the giveaway is for me hitting 500 subscribers, is I have 2. One is one of my handmade project bags. It's really pretty and floral. It's got a handle. I love these. It's box bottom. It has a cream zipper, and it's cream on the inside. Along with this, I'm going to be sending you this cute needle card from Hobby Lobby. So this is going to be prize 1, okay? Prize 1. Prize 2 is going to be a bundle of things that I thought were really cute from Hobby Lobby. It's this cute notepad set, along with a notepad, another type of needle set, and this. So this is prize 2. So the prize 1 is the bag and the needles, and then prize 2 is this really cute set of sewing notions and things, Sewology from Hobby Lobby. And thank you for subscribing to my channel. I really, really appreciate you. So these are the 2 things that you can win. What I'd like you to do is, 1, you have to be a subscriber. 2, I need you to like the video. And 3, what I'd like you to do is I would like you to, I think last year I had a question. This year I would like you to answer what is your favorite costume that either you dressed up in, your kids have dressed up in, but something like what is your favorite costume that you or your kids dressed up in and for Halloween. If you don't celebrate Halloween, then I would love to know what is your favorite thing to do in October. So go ahead and answer either one of those questions and you will either win prize 1 or prize 2. And then I will call out these winners when I film again in November, because I will film again in November and I think that that will be a lot of fun. And I have a ton of stuff to show you in November that I just felt like it was taking too long. Like I can only upload so long of a video and I'm already surpassed that. So here is prize 2, here is prize 1 in the giveaway. Be a subscriber, like the video, and answer what is your favorite Halloween costume that you ever dressed up in or your kids did. If you don't celebrate Halloween, then what is your favorite thing to do in October? Again, I really appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed today's video. It was a different format, but I really wanted to get on here and talk to you guys because I really, really missed you. And I appreciate you, and I'll see you guys in the next project and in the next video. Bye.